You grew up with slammed doors, shouted words, and mixtapes full of teenage rage. You're teen now? No yelling, no slamming, no I hate you. Just, okay, whatever. They don't fight you anymore. They just aren't really there, emotionally present anymore. The scariest teens aren't loud. They quietly decide you don't get access to who they are. You didn't lose your teen in a fight. You lost them in silence, which feels peaceful at first. Silence feels peaceful, right until you realize you don't actually know who they are anymore. Let's break down why modern teens aren't rebelling. They're emotionally checking out instead. First, you made rebellion too expensive, so they simply quit playing the game altogether. Old school rebellion had a clear script. You say no, they yell, you ground them, everyone sulks. It was messy, but at least it was contact. Something real was happening between you both. Teens quietly realized, if I argue, I lose. If I protest, I lose harder. So why bother? If I just nod and shut up, I lose less. It's rebellion with lower effort, same distance. When every disagreement ends with a 40-minute lecture, fighting back starts to feel completely pointless. So they switch strategies. Out loud, okay, sure. Inside, I'll do what I want. You'll never know. You didn't kill rebellion. You upgraded it from visible resistance to silent disengagement instead. Once that switch flips, getting them back is harder than stopping a slammed door ever was. The kid who shouts, "This is unfair," still believes you might actually listen to them. The kid who shrugs and says whatever has already left the conversation emotionally for good. Number 2, when every feeling turns into a lecture, kids simply stop bringing feelings home. They say, "School sucked today." You say, "Why?" And they begin explaining what happened to them. Before they finish, you jump to, "Did you try ignoring them?" and launch into your own story. When I was your age, this is why you need to focus on your work. Fix-it mode activated. In the teen's head, the translation is, if I share feelings, I get a TED Talk, not a human. So they adapt. Their new feeling is, this is too much effort to explain to anyone. Result? I'm fine, it's nothing, I don't know. 3 phrases that slowly replace real conversation. They go into low power mode. Once silence costs less than honesty, they choose silence every time. Number 3, constant surveillance killed open rebellion and pushed teens completely inward instead. Location sharing, cameras at the door, password checks, random phone searches. It's layered surveillance. From your side, it's safety. From their side, it's a nice little police state with snacks. There's no space left for classic rebellion. Sneaking out? The GPS will snitch on you immediately. Secret phone? You'll eventually find it. Hidden social accounts? You scroll like a law-degree aunt. So they stop trying to escape physically and start escaping internally where you can't follow them. They rebel by keeping real thoughts off your radar, grey-rocking you while being alive elsewhere. You think, my teen doesn't rebel, they're so good. But the truth may be much more complicated. The truth. My teen learned I'll find anything external, so they moved everything completely internal. Obedience isn't trust, it's camouflage. They're slowly putting more of themselves where you can't reach. Number 4. Good kid mode is sometimes just advanced numbness wearing the costume of maturity. Good grades, no drama, doesn't party, helps at home, never argues. Every parent's dream teen. But there's a dark version. The one who never asks for help and never tells you what they want. They've learned, if I do everything right, nobody looks too closely at how I actually feel. This is emotional detachment dressed up as maturity. I don't need anything. It's fine. I'm okay. Other people have it worse. You're stressed. I don't want to bother you. It sounds responsible. Sometimes what sounds responsible is just collapse wearing a blazer. It's not strength, it's shutdown. Rebellious teens say, you can't control me. Detached teens say, control my behavior, I'll delete the rest. One drives you crazy, the other quietly scares therapists. That's the difference between them. Number 5. They tried being honest once and deeply regretted it afterward. That changed everything. Think about when your teen last opened up at a real level, not math is annoying level, the I feel lonely, anxious, not good enough level. What actually happened after they shared that? Did it become a weekly interrogation? How's your anxiety now? Are you still feeling weird? Do you spiral? Is it my fault? Did I ruin you? Are we bad parents? The spiral of parental guilt. Did you weaponize it? This is exactly why you're anxious all the time. That shuts them down forever. They clocked all of that. That moment didn't make them dramatic. It made them careful instead. Rebellion needs energy. Emotional detachment is the choice of someone who decided explaining hurts more. At least being misunderstood lets me sleep. That's not emotional maturity, it's self-protection. Number 6. You raised a teen who's afraid of their own anger. Many parents do this accidentally. You blow up when you're mad, then give big speeches about controlling anger when they're mad. You punish tone more than truth. Eventually the teen decides, anger is dangerous when I show it. So they stop arguing, stop saying this isn't fair, stop pushing back on rules entirely. Everyone thinks, wow, such a calm kid. Inside, anger is swallowed. Hurt is joked about daily. Resentment is stored long term. Secret fantasies of leaving at 18 and never coming back grow quietly. You didn't end the rebellion, you made it invisible. They're slowly unfriending you from the inside. You didn't remove anger, you quarantined it. Quarantined anger doesn't disappear, it leaks out sideways. Number 7. What emotional detachment actually looks like and why teens choose it over fighting. Emotional detachment isn't dramatic. It happens when rebellion feels pointless and honesty feels dangerous. No door slamming, no I hate you, no obvious crisis. Just a slow, gradual, emotional fade. Any one sign alone is normal. It's the consistent pattern of multiple signs that actually matters. Watch for minimal answers on repeat. I don't know. It's fine. I'm tired. On endless loop. No opinions. I don't care. You decide. Whatever's easier. Every choice handed back without investment. Performing okayness. Smiling, joking, never going deeper than surface level safe topics with anyone. Living on headphones. Always half present. One foot in your world, one foot somewhere you cannot reach. Never initiating contact. They'll respond if you talk, but they never, ever start the conversation. One of these alone? Probably just a mood. 3 or more consistently? That's a different story. You're not looking at a chill teen. You're looking at a teen who decided disappearing is safer. That's not rebellion. That's a slow emotional exit with no announcement and no visible drama. Here's why teens choose detachment. They run an experiment and observe the results carefully first. Fight back leads to yelling, lectures, grounding, and total exhaustion for everyone involved afterward. Open up leads to panic, overreaction, or never-ending check-ins that drain all emotional energy. So they try option 3. Comply outside, disappear inside. Least chaos, most inner control achieved. The equation locks in. Fighting equals loud pain. Vulnerability equals complicated pain. Numbness equals quiet pain. And quiet pain looks manageable from the outside. No explosions, no red flags visible to anyone. Just a kid who's always in the room and kind of distant lately. Easy to explain away. The old red flag was defiance. The new red flag is indifference. And it's much harder to spot. Rebellion still believes the relationship can change. Detachment decides it won't. And that's the difference. Number 8. How to actually reach a teen who has already emotionally checked out of the relationship. Here's the good news. Emotional detachment isn't irreversible. They didn't detach because they stopped caring. They detached because caring hurt too much in the way the relationship was previously set up. The fix isn't a big dramatic speech. It's changing the actual rules of engagement between you both. Step 1. Trade interrogation for curiosity. Stop demanding defense. Start inviting their actual story. Instead of, "Why would you do that?" Try, "I'm not here to attack you. Help me understand." You're inviting a story, not demanding a defense. That's a completely different energy entirely. Step 2. Respect small openings like they're huge. A detached teen giving you anything is a gift. They say, "School was kind of rough today." Don't dive in with fixes or rapid-fire questions immediately. Try, "Rough how? More annoying rough or heavy rough?" Then shut up and wait for their answer. Show them that sharing doesn't automatically launch you into crisis mode or spiral of questions. Step 3. Admit the old pattern out loud. Say the thing you think they thought you'd never see. "I've noticed you don't really fight me anymore. And honestly, that doesn't feel like a win to me. It feels like I may have made it hard to disagree or be honest. That's on me. I'm sorry." No lecture, no guilt trip, just owning your half. You're telling them, "I see the distance too." That alone can crack the door. Not wide open, just enough for air to get through between you. Step 4. Lower the stakes for honesty. Explain the new deal clearly so they actually understand it. "If you're honest with me, even about stuff I don't like, I might feel things, but I won't punish you." That part is safe. Then actually live that way, because this is where most parents fail the audition. The first few times they test the new rules, your job isn't a perfect response. Just don't fail them. Your job is to not prove their old fears right. That's it. That's the whole entire audition requirement. The real rebellion you should worry about. The opposite of obedience is not rebellion. It's absence. The teen who screams, "You don't understand me," still believes a version of you could understand them. The teen who shrugs and goes back to their screen has quietly decided, "You don't get the real me." That's not a phase. That's a decision. But the good news? They can always make a new one. If you want them back emotionally, you don't have to be perfect, just a little less defensive. A little more curious, brave enough to say out loud, "I miss you," not just seeing you, knowing you. These don't stop rebelling because everything's fine. They stop when nothing they say will change anything. Give them proof that their truth actually does change things, even when it's hard for you to hear. You'll be surprised how fast they start showing you the parts of themselves you thought were gone. If this hits close to home, watch the next video. Why kids feel unsafe around loving parents. It explains why good intentions sometimes still don't feel safe to kids, and how to fix it without guilt.